Hi, friends. My name is Dave Barklow, pastor at Fort Walton Beach First United Methodist Church. Welcome to the Pastor's Study, our daily devotional that helps us focus our mind on the things of God. Last week, we looked at Matthew chapter 5, verses 1 through 12, what is often referred to as the Beatitudes. This week, we're going to continue going in the Sermon on the Mount. That's this whole sermon that Jesus gives, beginning in Matthew chapter 5 through Matthew chapter 7. So we're going to pick up this morning in Matthew chapter 5, verse 13. And today we're only going to look at one verse and talk about it. Jesus says, "You are the salt of the earth. But if salt has lost its taste, how can its saltiness be restored? It is no longer good for anything, but is thrown out and trampled underfoot." I'd like to read to you from Eugene Peterson's paraphrase. I think he does a good job of explaining a little bit of what Jesus means by this, "You are the salt of the earth." "Let me tell you why you are here. You are here to be the salt seasoning that brings out the God flavors of this earth. If you lose your saltiness, how will people taste godliness? You've lost your usefulness and will end up in the garbage." Salt is this very interesting thing. It had a lot of value in the ancient world, but it didn't exist for itself. So no one would go out and just eat salt. It didn't taste good. It doesn't really have a lot of nutritional value, no calories really, but rather salt was something you added to something else in order to bring out the flavors. So salt doesn't exist for itself. Salt exists to bring out the flavors of other things. Jesus is saying that you and I are like that. We don't exist for ourselves. We exist to bring out the God flavors in the world. God wants to sprinkle us around this world that His will can be seen, that His nature can be known, that people can know who Jesus Christ is, can be saved in His name, and can have purpose and meaning. Friends, today, no matter where you are, even if you can't leave the house, you are called to be salt. How will you interact online? Will you call friends? Will you keep in touch with loved ones? How will you bring out the God flavors in this world today? I encourage you, find ways to be salt, even during these times. Remember, I love you. Take care of yourselves and shine the light of Christ.